We are with Gary Hicks, who is a water well inspector and consultant. He owns a company called Into Wells. And Gary, one of the first questions I want to ask you is exactly what is a water well consultant and what does one do in that regard?
Now, Carl, that's a very good question, and I'm not at all surprised that when people ask me that, they want to know what is it that I do. And I know it's not something, you don't run into one every day of the week, so it does take some explaining. But despite the fact that water wells are all over the world, and it's a service and a business that many people, especially here in the United States, rely on, you have to be a little bit associated with it, own a well, in order to understand much about it. Very few people really understand the occurrence and the movement and the quantity and quality of groundwater as it is in the ground. That's kind of a geoscience. We call them hydrogeologists.
Okay.
And fewer people even understand what goes on with the process of extracting groundwater and getting it out of the ground, and that's the well drilling contracting business. And it's weakly understood, mainly because so much of it is done out of sight, down in the ground. We can't see the thing that we build. We can't move it once it's built. So it does take some explaining.